Britney is just the beginning. Before parents were finished complaining about how their young daughters were copying everything the star wore and ate, marketers decided it was the next big wave. Now the Olsen twins make every young preteen or tween aspire to their coolness, selling clothing and a fragrance line at Walmart. 75% of kids watch what stars on TV wear. Top of the list is Hilary Duff, the star of Lizzie McGuire. Tween boys are into skateboarding and other sports. Tween girls are into sports and clothes.
Let's get dirty.
With plenty of impact from stars like Charlie's Angels and other bubblegum girls.
Cameron Diaz is really pretty. I have a lot of different friends. Some like being dressed up. Like one of my friends, Lauren, she likes being dressed up.
Kid buying power is the obsession of Tim Coffey, head of the Wonder Group, a youth marketing and advertising consultant firm. They point out this market of 20 million preteen customers is barely tapped. Spending power, mostly from allowance, is about $300 a year. But building customers is key. Last year, full-fledged teens spent $170 billion on stuff. Tweens influence other purchases. For example, 65% of tweens help with the grocery shopping.
Introducing Airheads Extremes.
Airheads is an example of the kind of sell that makes a success and goes to the core of the demographic.
Airheads is one of those candies that most adults don't know about, but every kid does. They're uniquely formulated for kids' tastes, and we portray that brand in a way that speaks to their, again, this notion of power and freedom. That eating an Airheads allows you to do things that you might not be able to do all the time.
Some see the messages as manipulative, too subtle for kids to see through, and too powerful to resist.
It's exploiting their vulnerabilities. I mean, and why should we eat because it's cool? You know, we should eat because we're hungry or because it tastes good. But the notion of eating to be cool or to fit in is actually really problematic.
Nonsense, say marketers like Wonder Group. The firm was hired by Chiquita to make bananas cool. They point out healthy products like yogurt and cereal fall into basic food groups. But boring is not necessary. A trip through the grocery aisle finds Incredible Hulk Jell-O, highly animated yogurts, and cereal bars for kids to grab on the way to the carpool instead of skipping breakfast altogether. Marketers say it's a question of getting with the program. Kids do drive purchases. A typical customer in a grocery store or anywhere else is a parent and a child, and the most frequently asked question is, what do you want to eat? The kids decide. Kitty Pilgrim, CNN, New York.